Tonight the Carabao Cup returns and we are back in round 4, and our highlights today come from Old Trafford with Manchester United taking on fellow Premier League side West Bromwich Albion. It's back to Carabao Cup action tonight, and Manchester United are in the next round and they have a Premier League side to come up against today in the form of West Brom, and one has to wonder, will it be another 2-2 draw? Because Gregg Popovich has had a few of those in his first 15 or so games of the season, but Manchester United are still unbeaten, and there is the date for the final, 28th of February, obviously later than billed, probably by a couple of weeks due to the changes to the schedule this year, following the measures implemented last year in terms of United Kingdom. But it's very much business as usual aside from that. Having a look at the Manchester United lineup, David De Gea will get back in goal, as does Diego Dalot, and a 5-man defence that features Gilligit, Lindelof, Rojo and Luke Shaw. It's a midfield three with Hemant, McTominay and Mata. Rashford and Greenwood have been bagging in the goals, and Popovich sees no reason to change his front two at least. Jonathan Bond starts in goal, and some noticeable names in this West Brom side include Andros Townsend, or Connor Townsend actually, and of course Robson Kanu up front. O'Shea is not related to John O'Shea, I believe, but that's quite a cool namesake he has there. Manchester United have had a rather simple road in the Carabao Cup so far. They did beat Cardiff City 4-0, but they've been racking up a few draws since then, and one has to wonder how long this will go on, because surely Popovich can't rely on his front two to save and gain points every week. It is working, but the defensive holes are starting to be seen. A very useful defender, Aaron Edwards. It's not really his natural position. And Harper gets a second bite of that with Lindelof in his face. Oh, and David De Gea has thrown that one out poorly. And Phillips is off the post. And poor throw there by David De Gea. And with everything that's been going on with him in the last 2 weeks, that's the last thing he needed to do. And he's lost short. He's going to poke it in. And Grant and De Gea, I think, tipped that over. Dallo loses him momentarily, but the head is into the ground. Long, I think it clips the bar on its way out, if anything. The referee is signaling a corner. I'm sure De Gea didn't touch that from that angle. I didn't have the greatest of replay cameras for it though. And Ivanovic, and it's gone in off Tina Shit, I think. And it just will not go right defensively for Coach Popovich at the moment. That's another goal conceded. Slices of luck in it, to be fair though. Let's see this. Oh, another defensive, not really a mishap. Oh, it's just unfortunate. It's a mess. David De Gea yet again. Oh, it does go in off Gilligit. Oh, it's very unfortunate, to be fair. And Gilligit's had a great year so far. And it's going to go down as a Matis Gilligit own goal. Oh dear. Well, David De Gea got all behind it, and Gilligit didn't know where he was, didn't know where the ball was going to be. It's unlucky, to be fair. But West Brom have the lead, and that's all that counts. Is the ball goes over the line, and it's a goal. It doesn't matter how. And now Manchester United have to rely on their attacking prowess yet again. But for once this season, it's not entirely of their own fault. Manchester United 0, West Brom 1. Here's McTominay, and here's Henwood, and here's Shaw. And Shaw is away once again. We can have another whipping ball in by Luke Shaw. And Greenwood forces a save from the keeper. And it's well played here by Greenwood to try and get something on the ball to force the keeper. It's a good save, to be fair. It's a really good save. It's a corner. Manchester United still in this game. Only one down to a Matis Gilligit own goal. Very unfortunate. If you're just tuning in. Mata The corner here, and Diligent to try and get one back. Just United throw. Sure. And he's found Greenwood. Oh! What a goal! It's Mason Greenwood again. And it's Luke Shaw again. Fantastic ball by Luke Shaw. What a ball. Greenwood, right place, right time, bang. Oh my. Luke Shaw, so resurgent right now under Coach Popovich. The signing of Alex Telles really has spurred Shaw on, it seems. Maybe Popovich has got a new selection headache to deal with. But no such troubles up front. You're going to pick Mason Greenwood more often than not. 1-0. And Manchester United once again saved by their strike prowess. Well, how long can this run keep going for Manchester United? Is the question. Henwood here. He's crashed, but he's got the ball back and he's going to find Mason Greenwood! 2-1! Aaron Henwood with his first assist of the season. And once again, it's Mason Greenwood. He cannot stop scoring. This boy is just all over the place. In a good way. Cool as you like against the keeper. An oncoming keeper. Aaron Henwood with the pass. And Mason Greenwood has put Manchester United back in front. It doesn't matter if you concede. What matters is the score at the end of 90 minutes. And if you keep winning and you keep scoring the points in draws, then you're doing something right. And to be fair, the West Brom goal they did get was somewhat lucky and very fortunate. Unfortunate for Manchester United and for David De Gea and for Manchester Legit, because that will actually count against him. But once again, Manchester United just on top offensively. Oh, and here's Aaron Henwood with a whipping ball. It's a Mason Greenwood. It's 3-1. Mason Greenwood has scored a hat-trick within minutes. And where did that come from Aaron Henwood? He's barely ever crossed in his life. What a ball that is! Well, if that is the only cross Henwood will ever hit, he will be glad of it. Oh my! Mason Greenwood has completely turned this match around with a hat-trick in the last 10 minutes. Coach Popovich, no problem. 1 down at the beginning of the half. Lucky own goal, perhaps. But that's no problem. Coach Popovich gets a 4th Carabao Cup from Mason Greenwood and another hat-trick for him. I think that's 2 or 3 for the season he's got overall now. Mason Greenwood is on fire and Manchester United are running away with it. 3-1. Grant gets there, but De Legit atones for his error somewhat. Well, not his error, but rather wipes out the the goal has been absolutely wiped out, to be fair. Manchester United completely turned it around. They've not let the own goal get them down. And they've spurred on. And now they're 3-1 in front. Is that handball against Mata? No, but the referee is playing advantage anyway. Here is Mata. He's going to turn and shoot, but unfortunately he didn't get the shot off. And Scott McTominay, that is handball. Rather cruel, to be fair. We'll be back to the Premier League for the 11th time. And Manchester United, the only unbeaten team in the Premier League not to lose a game, I mean. After 10. And they're going to come up against Sheffield United at Bramall Lane. And you have to say they are really missing the input of Dean Henderson. It just hasn't been the same since he came back from his loan. And that is the end of a terrific first half comeback produced by Manchester United and Mason Greenwood. who scored 3 in the space of 10 minutes. Luke Shaw and Aaron Henwood with superb crosses onto his path, and in the space of less than 5 minutes, Manchester United went from being behind to going in front. Wonderful attack from Lindelof. Another man who's had a great year. Greenwood to Rashford. And Dalot is calling for it. He's going to receive it. Diego Dalot into Juan Mata. Oh, he's belted it. Another superb cross and an absolutely thumping shot by Juan Mata. 4-1. United are out of sight. Well, in a time where Diego Dalot made the news for being omitted from the team after the 6-6 draw at Liverpool, that's a way to respond. What a ball. And Juan Mata, what a hit. West Brom have been played off the park today. And 4-1. Another 4 goals in the Carabao Cup. I think that's Mata's first of the season. It's definitely the first in this competition. Well, he left out Pogba and he left out Fadange. And it's proved to be no problem at all. Mason Greenwood with 3, Mata with 1, Manchester United 4, and out of sight. West Brom have a goal that they didn't even score themselves. See the shit. Somebody's giving it away. So there's a lot of space, but Aaron Henwood will go chasing it. That's what he does. The bait. Rashford. Oh. And the bait. Scummed somebody. Oh. Oh. Greenwood. And he was tackled really into the path of the goalkeeper. So, Henwood. And the bait. Just couldn't get that final ball to Greenwood. And Pereira. He's got ahead of McTominay. Well, it's going to be nothing more of a consolation here. Oh, David De Gea makes himself big. What a save. What a save by De Gea. Well, if he'd scored there, it would have been nothing more of a consolation, but David De Gea is making sure they don't get it anymore. So, on a personal standpoint, David De Gea is playing well today. He's really kept the important ones out and allowed. So that's the thing with David De Gea and the defenders. They can see the odd goal or two, and sometimes they'll concede 6 or 3 or 2. But they always make enough of a good play and a good day to earn points and draws and wins in scenarios like this. And allows the likes of Mason Greenwood and Marcus Rashford to continue banging them in and actually having an effect on the game. Jade Livermore. It's going with somebody. And himself. And that one. It's coming forward with it. And Robinson. Skied it. Oh, it's probably always going wide. David De Gea, I think, had that covered, to be fair. Manchester United, all their work was done in the first half with Mason Greenwood in space of 5 minutes getting a hat-trick. Mata just banging in a 4th for brilliance. Marcus Rashford. Played by Lindelof, and it's going to end up with Van der Beek. And somebody, actually Steelers shit, has come forward. Wants a goal for his effort, I suppose. Marcus Rashford getting into the box. He's doing brilliantly, he's keeping the ball. Got to give him credit for that. Aaron Henwood of all people. Well, he's already astounded us with an amazing cross to Greenwood for the assist. Henwood does have a habit of doing that. just providing grit and determination for years on end. He may not be a football skill trade of sorts, but Aaron Henry's had a for life trade all his life. Manchester United, an absolutely convincing night, and it didn't look all that at first, did it? When David De Gea, Manchester legit rather, had an own goal. It was rather unfortunate, to be fair, but in the space of 5 minutes, Mason Greenwood turned things completely around with a 5-minute hat-trick, and Juan Mata put the cherry on the top of the cake. Goals and information from round 4 and the subsequent draw that followed afterwards then. Fulham and Watford went to penalties after 1-1 draw in regulation time, and then Watford progressed 4-3 on penalties. Southampton beating Huddersfield comfortably by 2-0. Luton Town putting up a stellar fight against Bournemouth, sending them to penalties after a 2-2 draw, but unfortunately for the minnows, so to speak, Bournemouth progressed 5-4 on the penalty shootout. Leicester City beating Blackburn Rovers by 2-1. Liverpool beating Newcastle United by 2-0. And despite his dip in form in the league, Mikel Arteta is having some real positive results in the Cups after beating Crystal Palace 2-1. And Chelsea and Brighton played each other to a 2-2 draw in regulation, but Chelsea progressed 4-3 on penalties. That means for the quarter-final draw that Frank Lampard's Chelsea team will have Manchester United. Watford will take on Leicester City. Liverpool have Bournemouth, who are the only side outside the Premier League in the competition now, and Southampton will have Arsenal.